Ever had a family story that's hilarious to everyone else, but a total nightmare for you? Buckle up for this wild AITA tale where a sister's traumatic childhood memory crashes her anniversary party. Hello everyone. Today, I'm sharing a story from the Reddit subreddit, Am I the A-hole?, to get your thoughts on a family situation that stirred up some strong emotions. Let's dive in. The original poster, a woman born in 1962, grew up in a rural area where ultrasound machines were not common, and the nearest town was far away. Babies were typically born at home, delivered by a midwife. When the poster was 7 years old, her mother was pregnant with twins, but no one knew she was carrying 2 babies. The midwife delivered the first baby, and unaware there was another, was immediately driven by the poster's father to another farm where she was needed. This left the 7-year-old poster alone on the farm with her mother and the first newborn. When her mother's contractions started again, the poster had to deliver her youngest brother, guided only by her mother's instructions. She describes this as the worst and scariest moment of her life, fearing that both her mother and the baby might not survive. Thankfully, everything turned out fine. Fast forward to last weekend, when the poster and her husband were celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary with a party. During the event, guests gave speeches. When the microphone reached the poster's brother, the one she helped deliver, he shared the story of his birth, as if it were a lighthearted anecdote. He said something like, "And then my dad got home, and there were 2 babies instead of 1. So funny. Anyway, thanks sis for helping me come into this world." The guests found it charming and sweet, but for the poster, it was anything but. The story brought back painful, traumatic memories. Her mood shifted noticeably, and her brother picked up on it. He approached her afterward, asking if he had said something wrong. The poster explained that the story wasn't funny to her, and that the day he was born was the worst day of her life. Not because of him, but because of the terrifying circumstances. She felt it was inappropriate to bring up during a joyful celebration of her marriage. Her brother was hurt, responding, "Wow, I was trying to honor you, and that's how you thought of my speech." The poster clarifies that she loves her brother and wasn't saying his birth itself was a bad thing. However, the traumatic experience of delivering him as a 7-year-old made the memory painful, and she wished he hadn't treated it as a fun fact. Reflecting on it, she wonders if she should have stayed quiet, even though the speech upset her. So what do you think? Was the poster wrong for telling her brother that the day he was born was the worst day of her life, or was she justified in expressing how his speech made her feel? Share your judgment in the comments below, and let us know what you'd do in this situation. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next Reddit story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments.